Hey there everyone, I'm News 6 meteorologist Samara Kokinas. Wanted to bring you a quick update on what's happening with Hurricane Dorian. So as we take a look at the storm tonight, we still have hurricane winds extending about 30 miles from the center, but now the tropical storm force winds extend about 105 miles out from the center. So it's still a very pretty strong storm, but I'm going to bring that back just a little bit. Go back to this. So as we bring it a little bit closer, you'll see that Category 4 storm moving to the west at about 8 miles per hour toward the northwestern Bahamas. You can see all the areas in the red are under a hurricane warning, and areas to the south of that under a tropical storm warning. Now the thing is, we also now have coastal counties in central Florida, or even actually to our south rather. We're talking about from Sebastian Inlet going down to Deerfield Beach under that tropical storm watch. So that is something that has developed over the past hour or two. So let's take a look at the track. Again, it's moving to the west at about 8 miles per hour, so very slow moving storm, and it looks like that is the path it's going to continue to take. Let me get this adjusted for you. It's going to continue that slow motion until it gets over around the Bahamas. Now, as we take a look at this particular track, it does keep it it's just situated a little bit to the east, so kind of offshore, but the thing about it is Central Florida is still in that cone, and the thing, we're still going to potentially feel some impacts from this storm. So definitely not something to take lightly or to get complacent with, even though we've been seeing that eastward shift. When a storm has a tendency to slow down, it does this wobble, and so sometimes we could even see that track go a little bit farther to the west. It's definitely something we'll be looking for in our 11 o'clock update, but it's expected to go up into the north and east, where it through about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday as a potentially Category 2 storm. So definitely something we'll watch progress. But as this current forecast track kind of keeps it around our coastline, this is what it looks like. This is where it could be on Monday morning at about 2 o'clock in the morning. So overnight Sunday going into early Monday, we could have that Category 3 storm sitting just offshore, producing 145 mile per hour winds. So all of Central Florida pretty much in that cone of uncertainty. So we could see it again go back to the west or even go a little bit farther east. It's something that we need to pay attention to over the next 24 to 48 hours or so, and definitely still prepare for, even with the model trends kind of all situated off to the east. We still have a few models that are going closer to shore. So we are waiting for the 11 o'clock update. That's when we'll have a new track update as well as a new intensity update. So just before 11 is when we're expecting that to come into play. We will be here, Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells and I will be here through cut-ins. We'll continue to have cut-ins. We'll have another one coming up at about 10 o'clock and then another one at 10:30, and we'll be online at 9:15 and 9:45 for you. Actually 10:15 and 10:45, I'm getting my times messed up. And then coming up at 11, we'll have an hour-long newscast where we'll do team coverage to bring you that new track intensity and track update for Hurricane Dorian. So definitely stay with us. We'll continue to bring those updates as they become available. And of course, again, the big key to take away from this is don't stop your preparations. Looks like you'll still have at least another day or so to be prepared for that before the rain starts to kind of move in and put a damper on those plans. So be safe, be prepared, and stay informed.